Hello, and welcome to today's briefing. I'm Dana, and joining me is Matt. We're covering a wide range of stories for you today, from politics and economy to sports and entertainment.
That's right, Dana. We've got a lot to unpack, so let's get started. Our first story is about the arrest of influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate.
Andrew and Tristan Tate, known for their social media influence, were arrested in Miami by the U.S. Marshal Service on a sealed warrant. British authorities are seeking their extradition on charges that include rape, human trafficking, and sexual exploitation.
These are serious allegations. What do we know about the timeline of these alleged crimes?
According to the Crown Prosecution Service, the offenses are alleged to have occurred between July 2010 and August 2017. The brothers have consistently denied all allegations of abuse and human trafficking.
Their lawyers claim the charges are intended to derail defamation lawsuits. How does that fit into the picture?
It suggests there's a legal back and forth between the Tates and their accusers. The brothers face multiple accusations involving alleged crimes against several women.
What's the next step in the legal process for the Tates?
The UK will need to formally request extradition, which will then be processed through the US legal system. It's a complex process that involves both countries' legal authorities.
That ties into our next story about international relations and military actions. Let's move on to that.
The U.S. military has launched airstrikes targeting Iran's Revolutionary Guard in retaliation for an attack in Jordan that killed American troops. This is part of a broader conflict between the U.S. and Iran.
The reporting indicates these strikes are meant to swiftly punish Iran. What's the context of this attack?
The attack in Jordan resulted in the deaths of 2 American service members, with 1 missing and 4 requiring hospitalization. The U.S. sees these strikes as a necessary response to protect its interests and personnel.
How does this fit into the larger dynamics between the U.S. and Iran?
The situation is complex, with both countries involved in a broader crossfire. The U.S. is trying to degrade Iran's ability to restrict oil traffic, among other objectives.
Are there any signs of this conflict escalating further?
The reporting suggests that the situation remains volatile, with ongoing tensions between the 2 nations.
Let's switch gears to a lighter topic. We've got some interesting sports news.
Spain won the World Cup by defeating Argentina 1-0 in extra time, with Ferran Torres scoring the winning goal in the 106th minute.
That must have been an exciting match. What were some of the highlights?
The final was a closely contested game, with Argentina having a player red-carded. Spain's victory was a testament to their resilience and teamwork.
And what about the third-place match? What happened there?
England beat France 6-4, with Bukayo Saka scoring a hat-trick. It was a thrilling match, with Kylian Mbappe also making headlines by surpassing Lionel Messi's World Cup scoring record.
Wow, 6 goals for England and 4 for France is quite a spectacle. What was the atmosphere like?
The reporting describes it as a thriller, with both teams giving their all. The high-scoring nature of the match made it exciting for spectators.
Moving on to other sports news, what's happening in golf?
Ryan Fox from New Zealand won the British Open by making a 12-foot birdie putt on the final hole at Royal Birkdale. It was a dramatic finish to a closely contested tournament.
That's incredible. What was the situation going into the final hole?
Fox was in a share of the lead, and the 18th hole at Royal Birkdale is notoriously tough, having yielded only 4 birdies to the players who had completed their rounds.
And what about other sports events we should know about?
The Belgian Grand Prix is happening today, with live coverage on Sky Sports F1 HD. It's a significant event in the Formula One calendar.
For our listeners who might be interested, what time does it start?
The Grand Prix starts at 2 p.m., with build-up coverage beginning earlier in the day.
Let's shift to some business news. What's new in the tech sector?
Samsung is cutting 739 jobs in the U.S. as it relocates its consumer electronics headquarters to Texas. This move is part of a broader restructuring.
How does this fit into Samsung's overall strategy?
The company is shifting its focus with significant investments in AI and chip technology. The layoffs are part of this transition.
What about other tech giants? Any notable developments?
Apple briefly surpassed NVIDIA to become the world's most valuable company, reflecting a shift in investor focus beyond the immediate beneficiaries of AI.
What drove this change?
Apple's strong iPhone sales and cautious approach to AI investments have paid off. Investors are broadening their focus beyond just NVIDIA.
Let's talk about some other business news. What's happening in Singapore regarding worker benefits?
Singapore is increasing the minimum annual leave for outsourced progressive wage model workers from 7 to 10 days starting in 2029.
How many workers are expected to benefit from this change?
About 60% of outsourced workers in sectors like cleaning, security, and landscape are expected to benefit from the increased leave entitlement.
That's a significant improvement. What about other economic news?
A former president of the China Development Bank is under investigation for serious violations of party discipline and the law.
What does this indicate about China's anti-corruption efforts?
It's part of a broader crackdown on corruption within China's financial and political sector.
Let's move on to some entertainment news. What's new in the world of celebrities?
Maddie Healy of the 1975 married model Gabriette Bechtel in a wedding at Madonna's former estate in Los Angeles.
That's a star-studded event. Were there any notable guests or details about the wedding?
The couple has been linked since 2023, and the wedding drew attention due to Healy's past relationship with Taylor Swift.
And what about other entertainment news? Any new releases or awards?
Kartik Aaryan won his first National Film Award for Best Actor for his performance in Chandu Champion.
That's a significant achievement. How did he react to the award?
Aaryan shared an emotional video celebrating the award with his family, highlighting the personal significance of this recognition.
As we wrap up, what's the latest on Sonam Wangchuk, who's been on a hunger strike?
Sonam Wangchuk's wife has moved the Delhi High Court to shift him to a private hospital, citing concerns about his treatment at Safdarjung Hospital.
What's the current status of his health?
Wangchuk's condition is being monitored, with reports indicating his vital parameters are stable, but his blood parameters remain altered due to prolonged fasting.
That's a concerning situation. Let's hope for a resolution soon.
Indeed. That's all for today's briefing. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
Goodbye.